Tiger 131, the first running tiger to be exploited in the West, the most studied tiger, and the only tiger running today. But it wasn't the first tiger captured by the Western Allies. Tiger 231 of the 501st Battalion was captured earlier, on 31st of January 1943, but the Germans demolished it behind British lines after dark on the same day. Nevertheless, British experts quickly and accurately exploited the wreck. Combined with previous signals intercepts, captured imagery, captured documents, and some components, the Western Allies came to appreciate the Tiger, at least in theory. Yet they were left with vague understanding of how Tigers performed in practice, how many the Germans had deployed, and how Tigers were used. One problem was the higher Western bias towards strategic signals intercepts. Another was underinvestment in technical intelligence in the field. Suffocating everything was the politicization and propagandizing to avoid the obvious conclusion that the Tiger's capabilities were ahead of any Allied tanks. Soldiers in the field were starved of intelligence or misled while they struggled with increasing numbers of Tigers. Western confidence reached its nadir in mid-February 1943 during the collapse of the American front through Faid Pass, Sidi Bouzid, Sbaitla, and Kasserine Pass. Ironically, the Allies remained unaware that Tigers contributed critically to the collapse in the first days, but misreported Tigers at Kasserine, where they never served. For 2 calendar months, the wreck of Tiger 231 remained the only Tiger in Western Allied territory, until suddenly 7 demolished Tigers fell into British hands all at once in early March at Hunt's Gap. The wrecks were not as revealing as Tiger 231 had been, and Allied intelligence made other errors besides. Later in March 1943, the Americans claimed to knock out 3 to 5 Tigers at El Guatar Pass, even though German signals suggested that Tigers never fought there. Perversely, a later claim on a road to Maknassi Pass matches a real German loss, Tiger 213 of the 501st, but was not reported above the company echelon. Most of April passed without progress due to missed opportunities. In late April, the British failed to recapture Jebel Jaffa against a Tiger until the Germans strangely abandoned it without demolition. Yet the British forgot about it in their determination to avoid any delay to their great offensive across Gubalat Plain, despite the daring German spoiling attack. The undemolished Tiger was probably Tiger 712 of the 501st, which was acquired later by US forces, probably late in May or early June, and shipped to the continental United States in July 1943. However, damage in transit contributed to incomplete exploitation. One explanation for British generosity is that the British knocked out Tiger 731 of the 501st just 1 day after capturing the Tiger at Jebel Jaffa. However, they could not safely exploit Tiger 731 so long as Axis forces retained the dominating heights, until after the final decisive offensive in Tunisia to the north in May. Moreover, Tiger 731 was more damaged than Tiger 712. Trumping all these trophies was Tiger 131 of the 504th Battalion, captured in almost perfect condition after fighting for 2 days against parts of 4 battalions of tanks and 6 battalions of infantry. No less remarkable is its recovery and exploitation in Tunisia, how it got to Britain, its tardy and incomplete trials, the unfinished reports, and the tank's eventual relegation in disabled condition during a politicized dispute about the inferiorities of Allied tanks.